Hey, what's up everyone, Nikkei Canadajin here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the best phone plan in Japan and how you can get it for 0 yen. And if that sounds awesome to you, then just make sure you smash that like button for me right now to please the Sushi Gods of YouTube. Okay, so what is the best phone plan I have come across in Japan? Well, that's a great question. And for myself, that is Rakuten Mobile's new unlimited 6 plan. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my personal experience using Rakuten and why I think it's the best and how you can get it for 0 yen. So make sure you stay until the end of this video to learn how. Okay, so first off, what is Rakuten Mobile? Well, Rakuten Mobile is a phone provider that has been around since 2018. And Rakuten Mobile has been around for like a while, but up until 2020 has actually just piggybacked off of the other major carriers. However, now Rakuten Mobile is building their own cell towers, kind of like how Elon Musk built an entire infrastructure for Tesla. Rakuten Mobile is trying to do the same thing except, in the phone industry. Okay, so what is coverage like with Rakuten Mobile? Now, with Rakuten Mobile, they have greatly expanded their coverage network within the past year, so there is still a lot to be desired, but if you're living in a big city like Nagoya or Tokyo, then it'll be no problem whatsoever. But if you live out in the countryside, you're probably asking yourself, well, can this network really be relied on, especially if I'm living in the countryside? Well, the quickest and most reliable way to find out if you'll actually get full coverage is by going to the website and checking out their coverage map. Now, when you go to their site, you can see that there's really three levels of coverage. And for some reason, they all chose one color, pink, just different shades of it. Why? I think it's just because to make it harder for people to understand, but hey, that's just me. Okay, so while Rakuten Mobile may not have coverage all across Japan yet, it is quickly catching up, and even in a place where there is no Rakuten Mobile towers or coverage, you can still take advantage of using their partners, which is au, and using their cell towers. So really, no matter where you go, you will be connected. Okay, so if you've decided that you want to go ahead with Rakuten Mobile, the next question you should be asking yourself is if I can use my current phone with them. So if you have a phone that you're happy with and you don't want to buy one of Rakuten Mobile's phones or a new phone, then really how easy is it to switch over? Well, on Rakuten Mobile's website, there's a list of pre-approved phones that is pretty much guaranteed to work. However, even if you don't have a phone that isn't on Rakuten Mobile's list, there's a good chance that you'll still be able to use their phone once you switch over. So in order to tell if your non-approved phone will work on Rakuten, then you just have to look at the bands that Rakuten Mobile uses and the bands that your phone supports. And of course, if you buy a phone directly from their website, then you won't have any trouble whatsoever. Okay, so what are the real benefits of Rakuten Mobile? Well, first off, they have unlimited 5G data. Now with Rakuten Mobile, they boost their 5G network so you can have access to their unlimited 5G network, which means no throttling or slow load time in heavy populated areas or times, like in the morning commute, for example. And as of today, when this video is being filmed, their 5G network is still limited to big cities like Tokyo, Osaka, and Nagoya, but of course, in the future, they're planning to expand their network and you'll be able to take advantage of their consistently expanding network in the future. Okay, the next benefit is unlimited calling and texting. Now, really, this was a big one for me because previously I used Y Mobile and any calls over 10 minutes and I would get charged. And while I actually don't call that much, I sometimes am put on hold for long periods, whether it's trying to reserve a restaurant, dentist, whatever it is, right? And really, that can add up pretty fast. Now, while there may be some restrictions, the benefit of unlimited calling is definitely well worth it. And the same goes for texting as well. As long as you're using the Rakuten Link app, texting is completely free. And if you want to use your phone for international calling, Rakuten Mobile has an option exclusively just for that. So you can call from Japan to whatever country you're in, like Canada, the US, for example, and it is completely free. Likewise, if you're traveling abroad, again, let's say you're going to Canada, then if you're using your Japanese cell phone and your Japanese SIM card, your Rakuten SIM card in Canada, you can make calls to Japan or to other Canadian numbers for free using the Rakuten Link app. And I think the real benefit of this is that you don't have to keep on buying prepaid SIM cards every time you go back home. And not only that, but when you travel abroad, you automatically get 2 gigabytes worth of overseas data for free when you go to any of their, I think it's like 66 partner countries. So you get unlimited calling, 2 gigs of data, and unlimited texting as well. And that's really, for that add-on, it's less than the cost of dinner for 2 at McDonald's. So right now, it's only 980 yen per month to take advantage of this overseas package. Okay, now that we talked about some of the benefits, let's talk about some of the drawbacks. The first one is using their partner network coverage. Now, because Rakuten Mobile is building out its very own network, it requires a lot of cell towers that still need to be built. And while it's not all across Japan yet, and because of that reason, you'll probably find that if you're in a smaller city or in the countryside, that you may instead be connected not to the Rakuten Mobile network, but their partner network AU. And while there is nothing wrong with AU, you won't get that unlimited data that you would have if you're connected to the Rakuten Mobile network. Another drawback is that you do have to use their Rakuten Link app to make phone calls if you want it for free. Now, personally for me, I don't think this is a negative, but this point has been brought up in forums that a lot of people don't like using a third-party app to make phone calls. Now, the truth is that you can still make phone calls using your regular phone app, but if you don't go through Rakuten Link, then you won't get that unlimited talk and you'll be charged, I think it's like 20 yen per 30 seconds. And for me personally, I don't see a difference between using their app versus using my regular in-phone app function, but really it's up to you to decide which one you want to use. And the next drawback is customer support. And while the big companies like Docomo have English support during working hours, because Rakuten Mobile is fairly new, they don't have that kind of level of support, especially for foreigners when it comes to English support. So if you can't speak Japanese, you might be waiting a while to get hold of any kind of support in English. That being said though, I found their online chat messaging service to be really fantastic. Even though they do message you in Japanese, it's very easy to just use Google Translate what they're saying and what you want to say. And that way you can still communicate with them and you can still get your message across. Okay, so another drawback is that it's actually kind of hard to make a contract. Now, this is really a big one that many people have had trouble with. So if you try to register at Rakuten Mobile in person, then you're going to need at least 1 year on your residence card, or else they won't allow you to sign up. Now, a lot of people are on a year-to-year contract for their visa, for their residence card, so it kind of makes it extremely hard to sign up for Rakuten Mobile, even if you're saying, hey, Rakuten Mobile, take my money. But with that being said, there is a way around this. All you have to do is register online and select the option to have your SIM card delivered directly to your house. That way you completely bypass the need for them to check your residence card. Just make sure when the delivery person comes and gives you your Rakuten Mobile SIM to have a piece of ID that exactly matches the name that you registered on Rakuten Mobile, or else they won't be allowed to hand over the package to you. Okay, so now that we looked at some of the benefits and drawbacks, let's take a look at the cost. And now you're probably thinking that this is great and all, but what is the actual cost? Well, at this moment, you can get it free, completely free for 3 months, which means you get unlimited data, unlimited calling, and unlimited text for free. And the best part is that if you don't like the service, support, or whatever it is, you can just change and port your number back to your old carrier or change to a different carrier, different company, free of charge. And then after the 3 months, it's only 3,000 yen for all those additional benefits. So you're basically saving 9,000 yen since the first 3 months are free. I mean, that's enough money to buy a copy of Animal Crossing. Okay, now you're probably thinking that's great and all, but what if I actually don't use that much data? Well, this is where I'm going to share with you the secret of getting your phone plan for free while still enjoying all the benefits Rakuten Mobile offers. And although it's not exactly plastered on the Rakuten Mobile website, if you look at what other plans they offer, you can actually get your phone bill down to 0 if you use less than 1 gig of data. And this is great for those who are just connected to Wi-Fi all the time wherever they go, or just don't use data in general. So say the average phone bill is around 3,000 yen per month. That means if you use less than 1 gig of data per month, then you're saving 36,000 yen per year. I mean, that's basically like getting a free Nintendo Switch. Now, for myself, I'm living in a small city, but I do have full coverage wherever I go with Rakuten Mobile, and honestly, it's only going to continue to get better in the future. So right now, you can get unlimited calling, unlimited data, and unlimited texting for free. So you can really either keep on paying 8,000 or 6,000 yen for those big mobile phone companies like Docomo, AU, or SoftBank, or you can join Rakuten Mobile and get your costs down to 0 yen. And if you don't like it for whatever reason, like I said before, you can just switch back to your old phone provider at no cost. So if you're looking to get a new phone from Rakuten Mobile directly, you can get some pretty serious points and discounts for that. The only thing is that what phones they kind of offer is limited. Personally, if you're looking to get a new phone, I recommend using Amazon. This is because if you go to other mobile stores like Docomo in Japan, they tend to put a crap ton of bloated software installed on their phone. And if you order from Amazon, really you don't have that problem. And it's automatically SIM-free. And so I'm currently rocking a Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, and it works perfectly with Rakuten Mobile. So if you want to check that out and help support this channel, then I'll leave a link in the comment section down below. Also, let me know in the comment section down below what your experience is with phone companies in Japan. And as always, everyone, stay waku waku.